everyone, welcome back to the channel. Um, Today I'm going to be pouring this little jar box thingy. Well, it's not a box because it's round, but yeah, this is the mold that comes with the little bow that you pour and then you put on top of this. I'm not going to do the bow for this, however. I'm going to do something different. So I have this little brooch pin here. So once this is poured and cured, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the top for the handle to take it off instead of the bow. So because of the colors in the brooch here, I decided I'm going to go with my coffee colored mica powder. Just because I feel like that coffee color is really going to kind of blend in with the browns and the gold of this pin. But while still allowing these to, kind of pop and stand out. So I've poured this color before on a different project, so I know how it's going to look when mixed in with the powder. And just that thought in the back of my mind is kind of why I decided to go with this particular powder. So I have my resin mixed up already. I ran it through the debubbler. I haven't added the powder in yet, so I'm sure I'm probably going to get more bubbles in there after I stir this in, but I wanted to get rid of all those tiny bubbles. For my resin, I'm using Let's Resin epoxy resin. It is a 1-to-1 ratio, and I mixed up about, I think it came out to be almost 13 ounces of resin just because I don't know how much this is going to take. So I'm probably going to have some extra, which is okay. I will find something to pour it into. So to start, I'm only going to mix up one because whatever else I make, I might not necessarily want to use this brown. So I'm just going to mix what I feel I need specifically for this piece. So it's been a little bit since I posted a video. How is everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty decent. It's just been really rough with, I've had a lot going on the last few days. My PT is progressing more and more, which has been kind of leaving me feeling a little bit sore. So I've also been really tired, so I haven't really been motivated to, the things that I've kind of been into in my life, a lot of it revolves around how you're feeling. Like bakers and everything, they say that if you're not in the mood to bake, and you decide to bake, it's not going to turn out. And I feel like that kind of same mentality applies with me in particular with my resin projects. If I'm not really feeling it, it's not going to turn out. So if I'm not up for it, I usually try not to do much. And unfortunately, just this last couple weeks have been pretty rough. So, but we are here today. I got this mixed up now. I'm going to start with the lid just to get that out of the way. And I'm just going to pour this in. I really like this coffee color because it's like a brown, but it's not a light brown, it's not a dark brown. It's kind of like mid in between there. Has a really nice shimmer. I just really like this mica powder. Okay. So I'm going to stop there. And then I'm going to come in with the tool here, kind of lift this lip up and get rid of these bubbles under here. Try to anyways. Yeah, one more here. There we go. Okay, and then before I top this off, I'm gonna get it moved over to my other little area here. Then I'll just finish filling that up. There we go. Okay. And then I'll pour the rest of this in here. See how much it fills up, and then from there, hopefully figure out whether or not I'm going to need to use all of my other bit of resin or just part of it. By the looks of it, I'm going to say I'm going to have to use all of it, so... Yeah, I'll go ahead and just make it all with the brown. So I did 2 scoops. I want to try and keep it the same opacity, I guess would be the proper term. There we go. Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of spin this a little bit. Just kind of want to make sure that there's no bubbles along the side by the patterns. I think we're good. So then I'm going to, again, carefully move this over to my other little area here and then get that domed off. Okay. Alrighty. So I got that on the heating mat. I will let it cure on that, and then I will be back when it's time to demold, and we'll see how it comes out and work on getting the brooch piece attached. I will see you guys then. Alright guys, so these have cured and are ready to be demolded. So I'm just going to jump in here and see how it turned out. There's the bowl part. And of course, I still have problems with these lids. I'm trying to take them off. really. There we go. Okay, there's the lid. Look at that. Such a pretty brown. Alright, so as I said, my plan for this one, instead of doing the bow for the top of this box here, or container, I'm just going to call it a container because it's not a box, because it's not square. And I'm driving myself nuts with calling it that. So I want to put this on here. Now, the one thing I noticed on this is it has this little part here that's like almost as if you wanted to wear it as a pendant or something. So I'm going to have to see if I have a pair of cutters here that might be strong enough to get through that. I'm not 100% sure. But that's going to be a problem with placing this. So let's see if I can... Oh yeah, that's pretty... There we go. Ooh. And you're not really going to be able to get in there to feel that, so I'm not worried about it being sharp or anything. But the question from here is, how do I want to attach this? Because I don't think I am going to be able to get in there enough with... Well, I might be able to get in there enough with light to do the UV. Otherwise, I was thinking I could super glue it. Not 100% sure. I'm going to ponder this for a quick sec. I'm going to go ahead and try it with the UV. Worst case scenario, I'll just pour a new top. So I'm going to put a dab here. And I'm using the high viscosity, so hopefully it won't run as much. Just kind of put a big glob here. Because I'm not cutting the pin part off, because the pin part is actually going to be how I secure it on there. So I'm going to try and just UV that whole pin piece in place here. But like I said, my concern with this is curing that UV resin fully. So I'm not even going to attempt this with the light, the flashlight. Just give me a sec here. Sorry, my desk is slightly disarrayed. So I'm just going to carefully slide this in and using my UV lamp. I'm just going to put that in for 5 minutes with the double side. And then I'll just kind of maneuver it around and make sure that that's tightly secured in there. In the meantime, with my extra brown, I had bought a while ago on Temu. I don't remember if I had shown it or not in a haul video, but I'd gotten this little Groot thing. I poured one in clear. I was going to go through and color it, but I haven't done anything else with this yet, so it's just been kind of chilling over here. So I decided to pour one with my extra brown to see how it turned out. So I will pull that out here and share that with you guys. So for anyone who is not a Marvel fan, this is Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. Just a cute little kind of like bust figure of him. And I think that actually turned out pretty good. I like it. So I got about 5+ minutes on the top to that. In the meantime, I am Groot. It's a cute little thing. So that's what I poured with my extra brown. Just thought I'd add some eyes onto them. So yeah, I am going to go ahead and put you guys on a brief pause while I finish working on that, and then I will be back for the reveal to show you how it looks completed and everything, and I will see you guys then. Alright guys, I am back, and that has cured nicely on there. And that is the completed piece. So, it's not the greatest piece to grab onto to like lift it off, but it works. I did go through and place a couple extra bits of UV resin around some other parts that were touching the top of the lid just because I wanted to make sure it was on there secure, because you're going to be doing a lot of, you know, grabbing and picking up on this. So, but overall, I think that turned out pretty good. Really like the colors and everything, and I think this brooch piece looks really cute on the top of this spot or container. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. That is all for this project. Feel free to like and share the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you guys back for the next project. In the meantime, stay creative, everyone. Bye.